Good morning, children. I hope you have watched the last video. As you know, we are studying the chapter Communicable Diseases. So today, we are going to learn about prevention of communicable diseases. So let us learn about ways of preventing communicable diseases. We should take some steps to prevent germs from spreading and multiplying. This can be done by various ways like keeping surroundings clean. All those areas around our house as well as our house should be kept clean. We should not let water stand in puddles because it becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes. We should also spray insecticides like DDT and use disinfectants like phenyl to keep our house clean. Our dustbins should also be kept covered so that flies do not sit on the garbage. Apart from this, to prevent the spread of communicable disease, we should also avoid contact with sick person. The infected person should be kept in isolation. So avoiding contact with sick person means what? It means that the sick person should be kept in isolation. And the one looking after him or attending him should use gloves and wash his hands with soap after touching the patient. Similarly, we should also avoid using personal items of the patient. These personal items include comb, clothes, etc., which are used by the sick person. So, any other person of the house should not use the personal items of the patient. We should also inform healthcare authorities about the disease so that they can take necessary action and prevent the spread of the disease. We should also disinfect sick person's room and belongings when he or she has recovered. It means we should spray disinfectant in the room of the patient, wash the patient's belonging, and expose the furniture in sunlight so that all the things can be disinfected. Another very important method, or we can say another very effective method of preventing communicable disease is vaccination and inoculation. Do you know what vaccination is? It is a method of preventing microorganisms from causing diseases by developing body immunity. Now both these terms are new to you, vaccination also and immunity also. So let me tell you what immunity is. Immunity, it is the power to fight against disease. So what is done in vaccination? In vaccination, a small amount of vaccine is injected in the body. Now let us know what vaccine is. Vaccine is a small amount of dead or weakened disease-causing germ which is injected into the body. I am repeating the definition of vaccine again. What is it? It is a small amount of dead or weakened disease-causing germ which is injected into the body. Now, when this is done, the body produces certain substances which are called antibodies to fight against the germs. These substances, they remain in the blood and guard the body against future attack by disease germs and builds immunity against a disease. Do you know who discovered the first vaccine? It was discovered by Dr. Edward Jenner. So, who discovered the first vaccine? I hope you remember the name. Dr. Edward Jenner. It gave protection against smallpox in the year 1978. Now today, there are vaccines which are available for many diseases like tetanus, whooping cough, measles, tuberculosis, etc. Vaccines for all these diseases are available in all hospital and healthcare centers. Similarly, inoculation also stimulates the immune system to produce antibodies which attack germs. And we should get ourselves inoculated against diseases like plague, cholera, typhoid, etc. Children, you must have heard a disease named polio. I hope everybody has heard this name. Do you know, to eradicate it, a campaign called Pulse Polio Program was launched in which every child below 5 years is given oral polio drops. So vaccination and inoculation, both of them prevent communicable diseases. Now let us recall all that we have learned today. We have learnt about the various ways of preventing communicable diseases. These ways include: number 1, keeping surroundings clean, avoiding contact with sick person, avoid using personal items of the patient, which include all his belongings, informing healthcare authorities about the disease, disinfecting sick person's room and belongings when he or she has recovered, vaccination and inoculation. Now, what you have to do after watching the video is that you have to read the pages about prevention of communicable diseases from your book. And then along with the video, you will be given some book exercises which you have to do in your fair notebook. So that is all for today. Stay healthy, stay home. Thank you.